Kohen has a share. There's a God in the world. There's a share in the world. He announces we're doing it at a more larger level among society, not just privately. It was done in public in order to make it more of a tzibur of Klal Yisrael rather than individuals. And everybody is happy to see mitzvahs and participate in mitzvahs, so everybody joins it. Any questions?
Maybe I just wondered, when you say headspace, it means like kavanah. It means like headspace is really serious. It's kavanah,
very serious.
right? It's not just, think of
two
this.
people, because why? Because God judges everything. He sees everything, He's very serious. Two people do the same act, one gets rewarded, one gets punished.
And that's real. It's really real.
What did you say exactly with the quality of that made Moshe Rabbeinu a leader?
You have about 10 qualities. You have to read the text. Every step that you talk about Moshe Rabbeinu, I say look into it and you'll see it.
They say another was like his biggest.
But he did other things, many other steps. You got to read it. That's not the time for it, but there are many things. Maybe we'll talk next week what I know is.
How did you tie in Avinu with Bereshit?
Because that's what it says. Bereshit is when I say, and the Almighty created the world. In the beginning, God created what? So we say the goal of the Jewish people, the goal of doing the Torah in the world. So that's a goal. That's part of creation. That is creation. That these things should come into the world. When they come into the world, on you later. At the end of the Torah, the Jewish nation, and getting the Torah in the middle, being Shemos. So that means that it's being formed, and the Jewish people are involved in the formation of the Jewish nation, and the creativity of it, and the getting of the Torah, the application of it. Because man is creating the image of God, and he's part constantly, the world is constantly changing in the formation of everybody every minute as part of that formation. You can add and subtract to the quote, so to speak, the concept or the idea or the unit called the Jewish nation. It's always going on. You got a little bit of it anyway. Yeah.
Can you explain this way, the concept of Aliyah and Neshama?
Okay, now, we'll do a little, let's give a few minutes for her. What's her name?
Her name was Yehuda Bat Salma.
Yehuda Bat
Salma.
Salma. Okay, we'll give a few minutes. I'll explain to you why. You say, you girls sacrificed to come. So you got it at all, you need your Torah. A little bit of Torah you can give away. It's not a selfish position. It's not a selfish position. Because it's not, see, you can't think that, I'll give away Torah, why not? I say to you, give away something that's very valuable to you. You think, fine, how much am I going to give? You don't give somebody all your money. You only give 10 or 20%. It's called Misa. You're not allowed to give it. Unless you're very rich. But you can't come to poverty. So the wise is always take care of the unit, the individual, and you also must help the unit. Take care of the individual, also the unit, because the person has to do part. So therefore, when we're going to give away part of the time, give a little time. Give away time. Unless that's why I asked you, you're a person involved with that person. You really know the person, how much meaning it is. So if it was really meaningful, you said, look, this refers to let's say my father-in-law, I want to take the time. So, I'll give it. That's personal. That's why some people will give a little time. Not to because the Torah is very precious, and the time you learn Torah is very precious. You spend, take food for food. So you have the money to buy the food, to make the money, and then to buy the food, and then to cook the food. It takes a long time. So how long does it take to eat the food?
2 seconds.
Okay, it's the same thing as just to come to learn here, until you get dressed, until you move out and take a car and come back. So the Torah is precious. It's very precious. You give it away, son. You have to give a portion. Then it's good. You give it all away, then there's no money. Unless you're really giving away the time because that has meaning to you. And if you have meaning to you, then we'll also have meaning for it.
What if the person decides they want to like add to do something extra for, let's say somebody that they love, somebody.
So there's mitzvahs, extra mitzvahs, add the quality. I always say don't do new. Take your old, increase the quality. That extra quality you get. Because that's the incentive drive to do it better. More quality.
That means
Whatever
that
you
you're
do.
giving away the star of your mitzvah.
That's right. And you don't have it. It's not a game. It's real. You don't have it. You may get another type of mitzvah called a special award for somebody who gives away mitzvahs. You know what I mean? But you gave away your mitzvah. It's gone. It's finished. You can't lean on and say, I'm a good person. Who are you? You gave it away already. Your deed is finished. It's gone. It's not this. What about the good deed I gave it away? You want to get rewarded for what you did. You don't want to give it away. You want to get rewarded for giving it away. It's not so simple. You can do anything you want to do. You can make the written boxes, you can do it, but it's not simple. Yes?
I want to ask about this thing of working through the cloud, the Shem Shemayim, and not for the money that you get. So let's say the woman tries to make parnasa for her family, and her husband's learning Torah, so that's a mitzvah to make parnasa, and to help support her children and help them so that they can get married.
That's not a club. That's not a club. That's
So,
not
but
the
really,
where's
what
the
she's
club?
doing is not for the money, it's for like what she's doing.
Well, no. Let's say.
Because that's all.
No, now let's get the headspace, okay? Here's this woman working hard to support her husband. So if I ask you why you're doing it, you can say, I want to get love from my husband. Love. If I work hard, I will gain personally. It says for yourself.
That's selfish.
No. Not to be selfish. Also, it's helping your husband. Also, a good thing. You can do other things. You don't have to help your husband learn Torah. You can make him go to work, and you sit home, and he works, and he brings home money, and he doesn't learn Torah. There's always many options. Okay. So you're a good person. So you're rewarded for helping. But let's say now you want to change that view and change your organization and thinking about it, and you say, look, I really want to help bring Hashem into the world. That's what it is. Now the way for me to do it, I'm limited in what I can do. I want to help everybody. But I'm limited because I can't help everybody. So the Almighty gave me the opportunity to help this person who's my husband. Because that's the method of which I have. And now helping. Or I want to help out people to learn Torah. Surely the ones I can help are my own children. I don't help them. And the law is you have first choice. The children are before others. But they were equal with others, except you have first choice. That's the law. But that's the end of it. In other words, it comes out that looking in the view of how it's looked at, you're looking at your husband and your children as part of Klal Yisrael. Except you're limited in what you do. You can't help everybody. Say a man has only $1,000. You can't help everybody. You limit $1,000 to give. You can't give more than he has or hurt himself. So therefore, in my limited way, I am doing whatever I can do. Help the body. The method and the manner is, I got to help first my husband and my child. I will help others. I have no money. Help others. You're first for my family. But if I don't do my family first, who's going to help the family? So the obligation comes on me. It's not my kids, my husband, my love. I'm doing it for love. Why are you doing it? For love. Your husband did X, you also do X. He did Y, you do Y too. You're doing it for love. To get shalom bayis, with anything you want to do. Or you really care about the Torah, his Torah. You want to get the Torah. It's also good. But it's not a broader picture.
But then the work itself could help Klal Yisrael. That's what you do with the money from the work.
Yeah.
You help the husband and your children. That's also for Klal Yisrael.
That's
But
right.
what if but you should also, if the work itself is connected to Klal Yisrael, you should also think that
Let's talk
not
about.
just for the money.
Let's talk a little particular. Your work. Everything that people do is called an economic one. It means you're helping. People need it or want it. Unless you're selling bad products or bad things. But anything that people sell has value. Toys can have value, make people happy. You can have dresses, make people buy us, or they feel good about themselves. So you're helping people in their value who they are. You're selling, let's say, you're selling these wonderful vitamins that people get. So now you're helping people. You're helping the nation.
Yeah, I think that Kavana also.
Yeah.
But the money is also mitzvah.
That's right.
If it's also for applied to everything.
That's right. Exactly the story. That's exactly the story. But it's not just a fake game, it's real. How you relate and what you want. It gives self-worth and value. And you're not just got no value. Any other questions? Okay, yeah.
What is Sibor?
Tzibur means the unit, the Jewish people, the Jewish nation. Tzibur is a technical term in the Gemara language that refers to the Jewish nation, the unit. Remember, we have 10, it makes an union, it's called Eidah. Then you have, that's a little bit, that's for certain mitzvah. We're praying together, this and that. There's the Tzibur means the nation, which means the unit.
Specifically the nation of Israel.